In my last two videos, I talked about how your DNA works as a biological internet and how your heart creates a coherent wavelength in your vibratory frequency. Today we are going to put the two of them together and show how they create access to multidimensional information, create health and well-being in your bodies, and connect you with the whole. DNA transmits information back and forth much the same as the internet does. It responds to your words, your thoughts, and your feelings. It is influenced by your frequency. When you are at peace, coherent, and feeling love, your DNA unwinds, reproduces, and carries on the processes of life, including accessing information for you. When you are stressed, anxious, and incoherent, it tightens up and puts itself into a protective mode. Your heart contains its own knowledge. It has its own brain, and it contains its own nervous system. Your heart stars the knowledge of what you really desire, what will bring you to a state of the greatest sense of peace, and is only awaiting your attention to its knowledge base. So too, the DNA is a data storage device and a communication device. It accepts your language, your thoughts, your feelings, and then acts accordingly. You can actually change the function of your DNA and your genes by what you say and what you think. So what do your words say to your DNA? Do you express in uplifting, inspiring words? What feelings do you pay attention to? What feelings do you hold on to because you're afraid to let go of them? All of the words, thoughts, and feelings that make up your typical day tell your DNA what to do. And the result is how you feel about your life and how healthy you are. And remember, DNA doesn't differentiate. It doesn't say, well, she's saying that it's a lousy day, but I know she doesn't mean it, so I won't pay attention to her. It hears you say it's a lousy day and accepts the words at face value. It accepts what you feel, and it acts upon your instructions. You are in control of your DNA. You are the creator of the world you tell it to create, that is your physical as well as subtler life. I also talked about coherency being a wavelength wherein the troughs and crests are equal. This is a very comfortable vibration to be around. You know when you say someone has good vibes? That is because they are coherent. Incoherent vibrations do not feel good to anyone. And DNA is a coherent wavelength in its frequency, so it naturally seeks coherency with which to resonate. In other words, it is healthiest when the vibrations it feels from you are coherent. Then it knows that its environment is a thriving, healthy environment, and it expands and continues its growth expression. It also opens itself to receive any information you may wish to access, since its coherent conduit is a perfect receiver. And life relies on coherent energy as much as it relies on DNA. If your energy is not coherent, your body is in shutdown. It is protecting itself. Now the heart knows the frequency of life. It knows that life is seeking other coherent life. The heart can flood your body with coherency when you place your intention on your well-being, when you pay attention to your heart. When you pay attention to your heart space and breathe rhythmic, harmonious breaths, it is easy to think thoughts of well-being and appreciation, which then fill the very fluid of your cells, flood your DNA. You establish a sense of peace within you. So what if the mind says, but what about And you can fill in the blank here, depending upon your own experiences in life. The mind may be afraid that if you are not careful and fearful, something bad will happen. Then is when you want to absolve whatever thought is being offered. Put it back into solution, back into the universe's cosmic recycling program to be recreated into more energy-giving life. The coherent heart tells the body how to manage its systems. Because the heart is the strongest electromagnetic organ, it can literally give your body its marching orders, and your body will fall right into line with it. Then you are coherent within all of your bodies, and your DNA feels this coherency within you. It responds to your sense of well-being. Remember, your body is an environment, and every cell within you is reliant on that environment being coherent. As the heart, your DNA and your body experience this coherency. Doors open to other dimensions because all life, all creation, responds to this coherency. Energy and information respond to the resonant frequency you are creating. Information has energy. Energy has information. Energy is the power in the information. Information is the purpose of energy. They are a team. They work together. And so you become the doorway for multidimensional information, and your coherent brain, in step with your heart, is able to translate the information that comes through that doorway. And this applies to energy as well, you see, because information and energy work hand in hand. Then your yearning ceases, and you are aware of home, because you are now in resonance with the frequency of all that is. You are in resonance with the intention of manifested life. Coherency is the intention of creation. Your DNA heart connection creates open communication between you and your body. It is an opening to the omnidimensional information you wish to receive. Your DNA heart connection contains your ability to transcend dimensions and to actually know your life beyond this physical realm.